Hey bro, today I want to talk about how I quit playing video games. Now the first thing I want to say is if you don't already want to quit playing before watching this video, then I don't think this video will help you. This video is more for people who already like know they want to quit, but they don't really know how to quit, or they're just struggling with that. So the first thing I want to say is a bit about my story. So I used to come home from school every day and just play games for literally hours. It'd be my main time pass. I'd look forward to it at the end of each day. But now I quit playing games and now I've kind of taken control of my life. I've got good health, I've got good grades, I've better routines and habits. So if this is something that you kind of want, then I'll tell you how I did it and you can do something similar. So there's two kind of methods, but they kind of go together. That's how I did this. So the first one is to change your identity. Now, I learned this from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, and this is a very powerful one. I think this one helped me the most. And this essentially means that when people ask, you have to believe that you don't play games before you stop playing games. So when people ask you, "Oh, what games do you play?" Even if you're still playing games, you just say that you don't play any games. Now, doing this, it kind of you reinforce the identity in you that you don't yet have. But the more you say it, the more you'll like listen to what you're saying. And another thing is that if that person asks you, like, if you said yes, you do play games, they might ask you to play with them, and then you're just playing. So it's just a step closer to not playing. And the more you say it, the more you'll believe it that you don't play games. It sounds kind of ridiculous, but it's really what works. You need to like disassociate it from your identity. You need to not consider yourself a gamer anymore. You need to consider yourself as someone who does like other things besides playing games. And the second thing, it kind of goes under this, but this is the main thing that I did, and it was essentially just you have to learn to say no. Because for me, especially, it was like a lot of the times I played, I'd only play with my friends. So when my friends asked me to play, I'd just say no, no, I don't want to play. But this can be very difficult because games are fun, right? Don't get me wrong, I do love playing games. So saying no to it is going to be really, really difficult. The thing is, you have to understand, you have to learn that once you say no, like it kind of the no part is the difficult part because saying yes is just super easy. You want to play, it's fun. But as soon as you say no, then the first no is the most difficult. So once you get this out of the way, each one becomes slightly easier until it's like it's not even you don't even want to play. You're just you no is the more favorable option because you've said yes for so long. And it's another thing about quitting like video games because you probably played for like a couple years for hours and hours. You can't really quit in one night because your addiction's built up and you can't really quit it because it's just so deeply in your brain. So you have to kind of like deload it and like gradually play less and less until it's virtually zero and then it'll become zero. Because if you jump in one go, you're just gonna jump straight back up because it's just not sustainable that steep drop. I mean, it might be for you, but for me, this way stuck more long term because before I tried to say, okay, I'm not gonna play at all, and then I'd go a decent amount of time, maybe a week or so, but then after that, I'll just break back into the habit of just binge playing games, and it just never worked for me. But the deload is what worked the best for me, and then ever since then, I've never really played like obsessively since. So that's what's worked the best for me. So that's all I really have to say, bro. Just take these things into consideration. Say no when people ask you to, and don't make it a part of your identity. Because if you don't think that you play video games, then that's eventually gonna happen in reality. Because anything you think of, it will just happen with enough time. So just believe that you don't play, and it will happen. Just trust me, because that's what I did. And it's all about self identity. Because whoever you see you are, that's who you're gonna become because your current self is just a result of your past actions. Because you were a gamer, so that's why you game. So if you think you're not a gamer, then you're not gonna game. But it might not happen immediately, so just wait a bit of time and just trust me, you'll be able to quit. So if you're watching this video, you already know the downsides of games. So this video is not me telling you that games are bad for you. It's just telling you how I quit, and I think you can do the same. So that's all I really have to say, bro. And I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any ideas of other videos for me to make, just comment below. And if you found this helpful, just like and share it to your friend. And if you want to see more videos like this, just make sure to subscribe. And thanks for watching. Take care, bro.